Hello everybody and welcome to this BK Academy tutorial video, part of the series on the channel breaking down some of the best topics in the game designed to help you improve your tour play and tournament play as well. Small videos with, I hope, easy to understand examples to improve your gameplay, covering lots of different topics including pin checks, slider values as well. Lots of that, link in the video description down below. Please do hit thumbs up, make sure you are subscribed to the channel and get the bell button enabled as well. In this video we are going to examine the much debated topic of pulling over the bullseye and how these adjustments differ from other methods, i.e. pulling to the bullseye and also going from the edge of the white ring into the centre. This subject is, and I suspect will be for some time, quite controversial. I'm fully expecting a lot of comments on this video with a healthy and I hope respectful amount of disagreement, which is fine. Everyone does have their own play style and way of adjusting, so of course it is natural that opinions will differ. If you do disagree with the content of this video, that's absolutely fine, but I do ask we all be respectful of everybody's views. I personally believe the methods and calculations that I will describe and show to be correct and have a lot of experience behind them to be very, very confident that the two methods do differ. In the run-up to making this video, I have spoken with some of the best players in the game and some leading shot creators and content creators to get their views and input as well. Recently, I did see online a video from Steve, who many people will know as his alter ego, Boris Banko. Great guide maker and content creator. He posted a video online where he measured the sizes of the rings. Steve has very kindly sent me the video and given me his permission to use it in this tutorial. If you don't already know Steve, aka Boris, do check out his YouTube channel. The link will be in the description down below. So we're going to look at Steve's video right now. So he's using a black bar here to measure and compare the sizes of the ring. So he starts with the white ring. He's then moving that bar, he's not changing the size over the other rings. You can see here he's on the fourth ring. Look at that, the bar is protruding into the blue ring. It's not an issue in the blue or the red, it's the same size. We get to the yellow ring. You can see there is a gap between the top of the black bar and the ball guide. So let's just look at that again. So basically Steve is proving here, in my opinion, that the clear ring is slightly smaller than the white, blue and the red, and that the edge of the yellow ring to the exact center is slightly more. So there is one ring. Let's call the white ring 1. Just look at this again, he's moving it. See how the top of the black bar is clearly sticking into about 1/10 of the blue ring. Then he moves again, blue ring, absolutely fine. Red ring, absolutely fine. Goes to the edge of the yellow, doesn't quite get to the exact center of the target. So there was some debate over whether the ground behind the target was completely flat, and this is something I did speak to Steve about. I and some of the people as well that I've asked to do their checks have done some screenshots and measuring to back up Steve's findings, and we have all unanimously found the same thing. Now here's my example, and I hope that this is clear, but trust me, I'm not trying to pull the wool over your eyes here. I've put a black line through the white ring, edge to the edge. I've copied and pasted it and put it into the clear ring, and you should be able to see there is a clear protrusion into the blue ring. So I've found exactly the same thing. The clear ring is slightly smaller. So going back to what Steve found, and he explained this in a comment as well, here are the actual ring sizes. So the white ring, 1, same as the blue and the red, 1 each. 0.9 for the clear ring, and 1.1 from the exact center, i.e. the bullseye, to the edge of the yellow ring. So add all of these up and we get 5. Now a lot of people, when we first discovered the pulling over the bullseye thing, were then trying to add and subtract 0.1, 0.2 from all their calculations, and they were getting into an absolute terrible quandary about it. But I hope now that thankfully via Steve we've found that the clear ring is slightly smaller, this will now as these 5 rings do add up to 5, make it slightly clearer. Now we're going to look at how different ways of adjusting will give you different results. Now, in the next example, we're going to look at a shot that was from a recent tournament, the method behind it, and it was a 3-ring adjustment. It was a thorn shot. I was using yardage notes, and I was dialed in. I was absolutely dialed in. I wasn't missing a single shot that I did not hit perfect. So I was using the thorn and a yardage table. I got a couple of messages from different players setting up the drive exactly correctly. Same ball, same club, same setup. They hit perfect. But they had both narrowly missed the thorn shot with a perfect ball. So here is the image. They were using an adjustment from the edge of the white ring. Both players. So they are line A, which is blue on the screen. They both pulled the rings from the outside of the white ring, going across the white, the clear and the blue rings to make up what they thought was 3 rings. Now add these numbers together. It's 1, it's 0.9 and it's 1. That gets to 2.9. My adjustment, and this was mentioned on the video and the guide as well, I was pulling over the bullseye, and I'm clearly stating that. So I'm using line B. I'm starting at the edge of the red ring, and I'm going right the way over to the far side of the yellow ring. Now, add up these numbers. 1 plus 1.1 plus 1.1 is 3.2. So that is 0.3 difference between A and B. Both of us going for 3 rings, admittedly, I know I'm adjusting more than that because I'm going over the bullseye. But the other players were just thinking all of these rings were the same size, and they are not. Now, an example that isn't shown here, and that will be pulling to the bullseye, will be starting from the outside of the blue ring, going to the exact centre. That will be 3.1. So it's less of a difference, but it still may mean that you miss. Therefore, this highlights the importance, especially if you are using guides, of using the same method of the guide maker or shot creator. A difference of 0.2, 0.3 is enough to miss a shot, and it will cost you leaderboard places. The good thing about the example here is because we were using 3 rings, you're going from the outside of one ring to the border of another. It's very, very easy to be accurate there. If you're looking at 0.3, 0.2, 0.7, okay, there is going to be an element of judgment here, and different eyes will see different things, different adjustments in a different way. But going, as we had a whole number of rings, this really proves the whole thing, in my opinion. Once again, this is the subject of debate, confiscation, and most likely abject disagreement. But my purpose here is to highlight views from my experience and also from some other leading players in the game. Once again, this is the subject of debate, confiscation, and most likely abject disagreement. But my purpose here is to highlight views from my experience and also those from some of the leading players in the game. My personal opinion is that this is irrefutable, and at the moment I fail to see any other reason for players missing shots where every other part of their setups have been identical, apart from them using different parts of the target to make their adjustments. As I always say, play the way that you want to play. If it works for you, don't change, but if you are missing narrowly, this is worthy of detailed consideration. Hope this has helped. As always, do let me know your opinions and questions in the comment section down below. Good luck in your games, and we will see you all very soon. Bye for now.